Sonny Yap gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Settling in now, Eddie Velasquez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box now, William Pollard. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
0-2, here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Asensio comes up with it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Velasquez takes his lead at third with 1 away. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Two, here it is. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And ball 4. So down to first goes Tulowitzki.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Favorable call in there for a strike. Yelich is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help. In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he drives a liner to right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Ned Torres. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Chad Bedelia. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Here's D. Gordon now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0. Here's a fastball that misses.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's the A's 6. The Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Ian Kennedy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Pitts. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And now the A's will have to deal with a threat to run from the get-go.
Batting second, designated hitter, Rafael.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rafael Diaz. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Kennedy's ready. First pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Now here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays held in check here. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Velasquez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Pitts shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Striding in for Oakland, William Pollard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Liner toward right center. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pitts is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Yelich. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Pollard at second with 2 down. And a fastball just a bit up.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit sharply on the ground. Pitts takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy
And leading
Pitts.
off for the Rays,
And they are squarely into
left fielder,
chip-away mode, looking at a
Jeremy
6-0 deficit already in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one.
Connor
And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Digging in, Connor Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Fidelia moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
batting 6, the shortstop,
Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. First delivery to him on the way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box, John Pitts. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Kennedy pauses. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
1-1. And he fouls this one off. Soft liner towards short, but this is right to Tulowitzki at short, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand just the one. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Here comes the first pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Next up for the A's, Jared Saltalamacchia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. On to first, and Saltalamacchia grounds out here, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ned Torres.
Stepping in, Ned Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. 2-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
2 out, nobody on. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead it 6-0. Stepping in, Sammy Pitts. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday.
Third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. In there, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go Gretz bench.
Now batting, Leonardo Asensio, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Velasquez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 7, Jesse Pitts.
Standing in, Jesse Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Standing in, Chad Bedelia. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Hits. Fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Cue shot here out towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
In now, Eddie Velasquez. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH. Rafael Diaz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there's one that goes about 60 feet 4 inches. Diaz on at first, nobody out. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Striding in, Jeremy Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Into right field. That's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 6-2 game.
And that's hitting 1-on-1 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. At batting average, Boyd pushing very close to 400. 22 home runs and 49 runs batted in. In the air out toward right field. Fidelia is there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Now in the box, John Pitts, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fidelia is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark, does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sammy Pitts. Kennedy pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's too high, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now at the plate, Leonardo Asensio. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the A's 6 and the Rays 3. Digging in and looking for more, William Pollard. He singled his last time up.
William Pollard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pitts looks up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Line drive, base hit down the line. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Willie Avila will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 44, Willie Avila.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 to short. Pitts has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Tulowitzki, the runner at second with 1 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swung on and belted to right for Choo. This one is deep, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 30.
Stepping up now, Jared Saltalamacchia, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 7 and the Rays 3. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jesse Pitts. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael Diaz.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rafael Diaz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
So coming to the plate, Boof Bobo. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
At the plate, Jeremy Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Nothing doing for Tampa. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. So striding in, Ned Torres. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Ned Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
1-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, right fielder,
Chad Bedelia will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
He loses him on ball 4.
now batting, second baseman.
Here's Dee Gordon now. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Bedelia, base runner at first with 1 out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Eddie Velasquez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Up next for Oakland, third baseman, William Pollard.
At the plate, William Pollard.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and 1 strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
3-1. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Connor Pitts. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts. Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Kennedy gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the A's 7 and the Rays 3. Back here on the show. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Troy Tulowitzki, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch coming, here it is. A high fastball is in there.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. You start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Yelich, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. So stepping in, John Pitts earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. squared that one up just a little late. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 3, Sammy Pitts.
Riding in once again, Sammy Pitts. Now here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman, Leonardo.
Digging in to try it again, Leonardo Asensio. Kennedy into his motion. First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Jesse Pitts, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded up the first baseline. Torres is up with it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, Ned Torres.
First baseman, Ned Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Through first and hustling for second. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Standing in now, Chad Bedelia. And he lays off there, 1-0. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
2-0 home. Is looked at for the first strike. Torres leads off second with nobody out. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, Eddie Velasquez. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Nope. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate.
That's in time.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting. Third baseman. William Pollard.
Now at the plate, William Pollard. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0. A bullet to first base. They'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy.
Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the A's 8 and the Rays 3. Number 30 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
number 30.
So striding forward now, Rafael Diaz. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Diaz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One and one to count. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Bobo.
And walked in the game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another chance? Jeremy Pitts. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is in his tracks now. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. The A's lead this one 8-3. Gabriel Becerra enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In is Christian Yelich, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Pitts. 2 down.
Up next for
Catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. And the 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Popped him up. Pitts is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Leading off the inning, Connor Hicks, and they'll need him to get something going here.
second baseman, number 13.
From the stretch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Missed with a slider. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt-high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Brian Valentine is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Stepping into the box, Jeff Pitts. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
is ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Valentine offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 31, John Pitts.
Ready for another shot now. John Pitts, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
Their count now at 2-2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. Hit down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. The throw into second. And my goodness, the tag will be applied. It's a foolish risk on the base pass that won't pay off as this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-4 tonight. Oakland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ian Kennedy gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Sonny Yap allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to the show.